defending champions of Crossfires. And we have the sniper coming up for as well. It's TF.
Yeah, he's kind of a bit of a superstar among this team. So be interesting to see how he plays today. Zip coming up here, the attacker. Likes the AK-47, M4A1, and look at all the experience on this lineup here.
Yeah, we can see here as well. As 18 is on that same, he's got that full lineup there as well. Happy to play with either rifle there, and again, flexibility, I guess, is what we can see with Zip.
Yeah, so I mean, a strong team coming out here. Going to be very difficult, actually, for Penta to go up against. M's in here, the sniper as well, for the EPLZ.MOD guys. But Penta, they came 4th, I think, last year, so a pretty reasonable result for them.
Yeah, it's certainly not a team to be written off there as well. As we can see, the players really they're fired up and ready to go here as well. So EPLZ.MOD on your screen now, the Chinese team. And I guess something else we need to highlight here as well is we saw the reaction that the Chinese teams got during the opening ceremony. But that can play a big factor in this match as well here as well. So yeah, TF.
I mean, look, even though they're in these soundproof booths, you're going to be able to feel the crowd when they start to get going. Yeah, so that can really play on your mind as if you were a Chinese player and the crowd was cheering for you. Yeah. You know, you're just going to get really hyped up.
Yeah, that home team advantage cannot be underestimated. So Zip there as well. He's pushing through on the attacker there on your screen, sitting in the middle there. So I guess it's going to see how much really. I mean, you spoke about the soundproof booths, but when the stadium fills up, they're not going to have a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
bad luck.
Yeah, it's just you're just going to have to deal with it. So it'll be a very interesting first test here for both teams, really. That form cloud that EPLZ, the mod team are coming into as well, and then the Penta as well. I really want to try and pick up and improve from the 2014, and they'll be looking to, if they can pick up a win now in that group, it's going to make it a lot easier for them to progress through to the tournament stage tomorrow.
A little bit of a wave there from Giab, looking comfortable with himself. Moving on to the final player of EPLZ.MOD, Mzin, giving us the fist.
And he seems to be the fan favorite here as well. So it's interesting how the snipers always get the most supporters.
I feel like it's because when you shoot someone with a sniper rifle, it's just such a impactful looking kill.
You get that boom from the weapon, that headshot.
It really just drives home the kill almost.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just like, I'm not just killing him, I'm killing him till he dies from it, you know?
Yeah. Well,
anyway, let's move on to Penta, the next team as well. So obviously playing at the opposite end of the booth, the far side from us. Penta coming from the European Union as well. So there's lovely faces from these gentlemen as well. Starting off, we have FaZe, and he is the order, the person who will be making the decisions within the group.
Yeah, so Penta have actually got quite a lot of experience under their belt as well. So this is kind of a battle between the two experienced lineups, as we see Loons here on our screen, the attacker for Penta. And yeah, I think this should be interesting as well because it's a little bit different of a dynamic than the previous game.
Yeah, Thunder's going to come up against quite a bit of opposition with Mzin and TF there with his sniper role.
Here we have Rain, the attacker as well. Looking pretty schmick there in his photo.
Yeah, and then the final attacker here for Penta Sports is Flex. Hopefully he'll be doing a bit of flexing of his in-game prowess.
Yeah, or his big muscles.
Big muscles. Them gains, you know?
Yeah, I'm all about the gains, mate.
I know you are. I know you are. Unfortunately, it hasn't been working out for you, but we'll move on.
Shots fired.
Shots fired, indeed. So, Penta, here we go. FaZe, look at him. He's got his notes. This is good to see. Preparation.
Well, to be fair, I didn't think there was much on that.
There was at least 5 lines.
5 dot points, maybe.
Yeah, but that's all you need. Like people can overthink.
Yeah,
overthink these things. A lot of the time, you need to do the basics, and you do the basics really well. So I think it's just key points that they think they need to execute on in order to be able to beat Mod.
You have Loons as well. He's just having a bit of a chat with his teammates. They're looking pretty comfortable and relaxed.
Yeah. Well, and this is obviously they're not their first time at the big dance. So they've been out, they've boogied before, and they're back to boogie again, and hopefully improve on their 4th position from last year. Thunder
the sniper.
It's disappointing we don't have someone called Lightning on the team. if Thunder and Lightning combined.
We've got Thunder and Rain.
Oh, we got Rain. That's a good point.
That's a pretty good one.
All right, here it is.
As we see Rain on our screen right now as well.
Yes.
Thunder and Rain working together.
Yes. Well, where there's thunder, there's rain. It's literally... No, there is. Yeah. Always need. If there's thunder, there is rain coming from that. It's one of the requirements for there to be a thunderstorm. So
I'll believe you.
You should. You should. Anyway, Flex on the end there as well, finishing it off for Team Penta Sports. Of course, playing the attacker role as well. So in terms of the makeups of the two teams, we can see obviously there's a dedicated order on Penta, but not for EPLZ. So a little bit different in terms of the makeup there. We'll see how that plays.
Yeah,
now the map.
Having a look at the map.
What do we got?
Subbase.
Subbase. Oh, I thought
it was going to be Mexico, but
anyway, that's all right. And we can see here moving towards the A site from the T spawn, sorry, the attacking spawn. You can see a couple of small choke points there are going to be pretty handy there as well. And there's the objective there on that A site. And back now heading up through the mid section, you can see there's quite a lot of connector sort of areas coming through there. It's going to be important to control this area through here if you can, heading in towards the B side, because you can fall back out and throw go back towards A. So that's all map control we're talking about on Ankara. Also, this vent area in particular, this is going to provide a very quick rotation through to the side. So if you can control that area, it's going to allow you to do a lot more in the map.
Yeah, and you can immediately see already that there's some decent points here for some snipers to hold down and angle some long sight lines for them to look down. So here might be another one. Let's have a look where the pink dot is going to go. Here's another. See, this is a pretty decent angle for a sniper rifle to hold down. So going to have to see how these snipers for these teams really shape up on this map.
Yeah, certainly. That's a good point. I think overall that despite there being some good opportunities for snipers in this role, I think this is going to come down to your rifle play. I really think, and if that's the case, EPLZ had the flexibility to run with 5 rifles because both TF and MZIN nominate their favourite weapons as both sniper and rifle, either or both AK-47 in that aspect. So.
Yeah, we are going to be heading immediately into the game here as well. Looks like Penta are going to be attacking first. We do see 18 down pretty low. Flex has already gone down there, though. Actually, I think the teams are the wrong way around. Up the top there. So it's EPLZ on the attacking side, Penta on the defending side. 18, the only player left alive here for EPLZ.
Yeah, that was after the Loons got a ridiculous 3K there, including a double with a Deagle, I believe, there as well. So it's all on 18 now, 1 versus 3. A lot of time, but Thunder rolls around the corner and just shuts down any hope there for 18 and picking up their first round there for the defending side. So we'll see initially coming through, we see EPLZ heading up towards the B side as well, coming through the hallways.
Yeah, well, MZIN finding that first frag for his team in this round. But
yeah.
I mean, I think it was good there for Penta to pick up that first round, get the crowd, you know, maybe a little bit out of the game.
Yeah, it certainly quiet them down a little bit as well. But the opening frag going against their way in this round, so it's a 5 versus 4 scenario in favour of MOD. And we can see the defense again spread out. But like I mentioned earlier, there's connector areas here where Thunder is and FaZe. They're going to be very important in terms of providing support to their individual bomb side players.
Yeah, so not a whole lot of action in this round after that first frag has gone down.
I guess it's in this scenario, the Chinese team here, Zeb just picks up 1 as well. This is a good slow play there as well. He's going to come through connector area. 18 picks up 1, gets a double kill. Shouldn't have got that one, but somehow he gets it out. Thunder going down there as well. Now it's a 1 versus 5 scenario.
Yeah, so despite that strong first round here for Penta, well, EPLZ are just able to really bite back straight away, and you can hear the crowd just going pretty crazy for the Chinese team. Yeah,
getting them whistles out. And overall, so we can see there as the score on the top there, 2-zip now. And it looks like a slow play again, and this has worked thus far, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And TF picking up that sniper, of course. He's looking back down towards a few hallways there. But this is just really, I guess, what you could call their standard setup here.
yeah, just making sure that no one from that defensive side is going to be doing anything too crazy, watching all those angles and keeping themselves safe in the meanwhile.
Yeah, we can see Emsen. He's playing some very tight angles here through a couple of fences. TF in the meantime picking up the opening fray. Loon's going down. He's not going to be able to take part in this round any further. Emsen picks up another one as well, getting exposed there, Thunder. So at this point here, I'm starting to think that Penta Sports are just leaving them, just exposing themselves, trying to look for that information. They're not picking it up.
Yeah, it's going to be Rain, though, to find one there for Penta Sports onto 18. It's down to a 4 versus 3. But never mind, make that a 4 versus 2 as we see Giab finding Rain on the trade. And things are going to be looking a little bit more difficult now for Penta Sports. FaZe trying to get something done here. It's going to be Giab going down there to flex, though. So back to a 2 versus 3. FaZe taking a little bit of damage in the meanwhile, going for a bit of a fight. Will find one onto Zib. Now back to a 2-on-2. This is a pretty good attempt here for the Penta Sports players. TF, though, has taken down FaZe. Now a 1 versus 2. And that is going to be EPLZ.MOD finding another round.
Yeah, and don't the Chinese crowd love it as well. So great play there from as well. That was a really seesaw around there as well. All the control earlier was in favour of EP, but following up, Penta able to work their way back into it. Great play there by Flex, but not able to finish it out there. And we're setting up yet again. We can see them taking care of this mid area here as well. We've got one player who's pushed up quite a bit early here as well. And can't try and figure out who's player number 4. Just off to the left here on screen, I think it is. They're starting to regroup a little bit here as well.
Yeah, Zib just trying to sort of peek in towards these angles, see if he can spot anyone out from Penta Sports. But at the moment, no one from Penta really making themselves known. And that's not giving too much intel at all to the EPLZ.MOD guys as to what sort of a setup the Penta Sports players have on their defense.
Yeah, I think Penta are going back into their shells a little bit here. They got exposed a few times. You can see FaZe sitting right up on the rafters here. He's just peeking over the top there. So it's a really nice little angle he's got in here. Just wants to get that information in early. And TF's going to come up towards him by the looks of things.
Yeah, TF, though, with the sniper rifle. We'll see who wins the rifle or the sniper. Well, in the end of the day, I think the rifle going to be proving a little bit more superior there. Obviously, TF not managing to get a shot off. And as I say that, it is going to be Emsen, though, to take down Thunder. It's a 4 players left alive for Penta. Make it 3 as another kill going over to EPLZ.MOD. Thanks to 18, he finds a double kill and turns around looking for a third, but there's no one there. It's Flex, though, to find TF. Back to a 4 versus 2. Penta, though, really in a bit of a difficult situation. They're trying to get what they can done, but really at the end of the day, a 2 versus 4 situation should never be winnable for the Penta Sports here. Having said that, though, Rain finds one. 18 does find Flex on the meanwhile, though, on a bit of a trade. Now a 3 versus 1 here, and Rain just trying to sort of cower in this corner, waiting for someone to peek into his sightlines. Let's see if it happens. Doesn't look like it.
No, they're playing very smartly. They have the comms. They know roughly where he was. They've pushed across onto the B-bomb side. He's sitting over in this mid area. Slid over across towards A there a little bit, rather. So really good play there from 18 in this round with a triple K. And Emsen finishes it off there. AWP holding a nice line there. Rain having no chance whatsoever. And Penta Sports on the back foot early on.
Yeah, just peeking into the crossfire there, or into the crosshair, rather, of that sniper rifle. Never something you want to do, but FaZe is going to find the first kill onto 18 in this round, so already a bit of a player advantage here for Penta Esports, Penta to work with, rather.
And Thunder picking up another one in the vents area as well. That's going to be a potent call. They just need to sit back now. They need to play a little more defensively, wait for EP come towards them rather than trying to push it out, keep going with this aggression. Thunder picking up another great headshot there on Zybe. So really good play. Emsen getting spammed down there as well. Thunder's doing a lot of work here, rumbling in the vents.
Yeah, he's only on 13 HP though, so does need to be relatively careful of what he's doing. But you'd have to say, even if he goes down here, he's done his job.
It certainly has as well. He's completely... Their FaZe picking up the second last frag as well. Emsen picking up Rain, pushing through out there as well. So Penta are going to have to watch, be a little bit more disciplined. They don't want to be losing easy frags to a sniper like Emsen.
Yeah, well, I mean, a 1 versus 5 can quickly drop down to a 1 versus 2 or something if they all go 1 by 1, and it's going to be, well, they did go 1 by 1, but FaZe to close it out.
Hurrah, hurrah for Penta picking up their second round there. 3-2 now favour in EPLZ.MODs on the attacking side there as well. So a slight tag or a drop in HP there from Loons at the start of the round. I think he fell off something there as well. So again, the default slow working scenario. TF opting for the rifle in this round rather than the AWP, I believe. So they're going to a slight change of tactics here, looking like they're going to use that flexibility they have within those two sniper players who are able to play that AK role at a high level as well. There, Loon's almost getting caught, doesn't manage it, gets a nice shot on the zip there as well.
Yeah, this is working out pretty well for Penta. They've already got a 3-for-1 trade. Emzin, the only player to get a frag for EPLZ at this point. But it is looking like they are still going to try and get something done here. 18 in a pretty good position. Actually getting behind a lot of players. Takes down FaZe. Should be able to take down the second one here, which he does. That's Thunder going down. The Chinese crowd very excited about that one. And now let's see if he can peek around this corner. Rain just waiting for him. This could be dangerous.
Yeah, he's got to not let this scenario get too far. Get that rush of blood to the head and go through. They've managed to get the bomb down now here. They're going to be able to hold it. They're just trying to stave off this mid push through here, and 18's holding these tight little angles there. Flex takes him out, though. It's a 1 versus 2 for TF. He gets one. He goes for the second here. Flex darting around behind the pole there, and it comes through so low in health, but Flex comes down with a grenade there. The Kobe and takes him out there, and the defuse easily in time there as well. So it was a round that I feel that EP should not have had any chance of winning, but they came very close there. There was not much HP left on Flex.
No, but it was a good read by Flex. He recognized that he'd done enough damage to that surviving player for EPLZ.MOD and was able to finish him off with the grenade. So really well done from him. 3-3 a result at the moment here for Penta Sports and EPLZ.MOD as we see Emzin finding the first frag here in this round.
It's slow play yet again. Has been working for EP, I would say, overall. Just a few of the rounds just got a little bit out of control for them early on. And they've taken up the first frag here as well. Emzin getting a second one. That's 2 for him in the round already. Early days, 1 minute 50 left on the clock. Not committing to a bomb site just yet. Pushing up on this long right on the left side of the map here as well. Mid control is being taken now as well. 18 getting in the mid here with Emzin.
Yeah, so difficult for the defensive side here now that they've got this player disadvantage. They're going to need to come up huge on the entries. And it looks like Rain going to be the one who's probably going to have the lion's share of the work here. He's pushing just a little bit, maybe seeing if he can get some information. But it seems like Penta, they've got a couple of players over towards this A-bomb site. That might be a good idea because seems like EPLZ.MOD are starting to head that way.
Yeah, a push for information is a good tactical decision. We can see they're coming into the match here. Flex gets the first shot in on, and the second. It's a double kill. Doesn't pick up the third, though. Into the site come EPLZ. It's a 3 versus 2 in their favor. Trade a frag in the mid here. It's not going in favor now, and the bomb should be going down any second now on this A-bomb side.
Yeah, well, Flex opened up the game there for Penta Sports, or the round rather for Penta Sports, but obviously that frag going over to EPLZ, the second frag going over to EPLZ was a bit of a nail in the coffin, and then we saw the final frag, Loons, going down as well. So EPLZ picking up their 4th round.
Yep, so 4-3, they'll be reasonably happy with this. I like to see them come up with another, well, they'd probably like to see them close out the rest of this final 2 rounds here in this half. But early days on, Loons taking a little bit of damage early again. That's happened a few times to him now, so he's going to have to watch out for that because it come back to hot, just one less bullet to kill you.
Yeah, no sniper rifles coming out at the moment for Penta, just going with the regular rifles for now. And
you've got the double setup on EP as well, so TF and Emzin opting through. Thunder's going to come through, eats the nade a little bit there. 65 HP now for him, still playing in the vents area. Hasn't got scared off by that grenade at all. Taking it slow here, EP. Working through the area, particularly a little bit of a focus in this mid area and vents. Second nade comes in. Doesn't do any more damage. Looks like it's just the same here.
Yeah, so EPLZ not really committing to anything just yet. Trying to get a bit of damage across the map with those grenades that we've seen being thrown into the vent. So they have got a little bit of an advantage in terms of HP. But
number 3 has gone into that nade. And still doesn't do any extra damage to Thunder. The radius not quite big enough for him. I feel like EP should be heading towards a bomb site rather than just trying to throw a grenade into the vents to get a kill.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've still got a minute to work
Here we go.
They've got the utilities.
Here it comes again.
Another grenade.
And no damage.
Do you feel like the crowd might be affecting their decision to throw a grenade into the vent?
I don't know. Perhaps they've just got an inkling. It's always hard. So 40 seconds left. It's time to make a move for EP. They're going to have to get into a site reasonably quickly now. It's still a 5v5 scenario, even if the damage is in a little bit of favour of EP.
Yep, the first frag going to go to 18 for EPLZ.MOD. He takes, oh no, Zib rather takes a bit of damage in response, but still looking okay here for EPLZ. It's going to be Loons though to find one. Penta going back to a 4 versus 4 now, and Zib, he's going to be spotted out by Loons as well. The duel coming across here, but neither player picking up the frag. Emzin in the meanwhile has found 2 frags off screen. 18 finding one onto Flex, and now Loons, he's got the only player left alive for Penta. He will take one, but goes down in the end.
Yeah, and really a swift execution onto that bomb site there. Bomb going down very quickly, rolling all that pressure back onto Penta Sports. 5-3 now, EP, taking a nice little lead at the start of the first half. Last round of this first half as well. But FaZe has opened up 2 kills now, taking out Zybe and TF early on.
Yeah, well, looking good, okay, at least in this round here for Penta. It is going to be Xiab to find one onto FaZe, though, to bring it back to a 4 versus 3. So still things pretty close here. I think EPLZ.MOD will be reasonably okay with where they're at here, at least in this round, because they've been able to come back from behind so many times already that, you know, who's to say they can't do it again?
Yeah, the aggression there from FaZe worked this time for them. Hasn't been working previously, so it's good to see that they are still willing to try it, maybe in a slightly different area in the map, and that's proved a way in to bring this to a 5-4, and that'll be a pretty good rescue from a lot of the momentum that has been, I feel, in EP's favour for this first half.
Yeah, I mean, if they were to close out this final round, it would be a bit of a hit to the momentum or the psychological aspect here for Penta, because you know they feel like they should be able to win this round, and then if EPLZ are able to sort of just pull the rug from underneath them, you know, that's never going to be good for your mindset.
Yeah, it really should be a case to put 2 on each bomb site here and let the play come to them, and which is what they're sort of doing at the moment. Don't need to get greedy. Imzin holding the line into this small connect area. I think we're heading towards the A-bomb site, trying to get through. Imzin and 18, both of the frag in quick succession there. Thunder and Flex left alone now for Penta, and it's just Flex.
Flex finding a double kill. Can he go for the 3rd here? 18 has spotted him. He takes a bit of damage, but 18 closes it out.
And that's a big psychological hit there as well. Like you said, we were saying it's the Penta had the numbers advantage. They were sort of in that scenario where they should be really being able to close out that round. But then it just rolls through in a matter of a second. A frag from 18, a frag to TZ, or if it was Emzin, and then it was just all over for them. So,
well, how quickly things can change in the blink of an eye.
It's certainly true, Jordan. I would definitely agree with you on that point there as well. And we can see Penta, they're looking a little deflated, I would say.
Yeah, when we had that shot of, I think it might have been Rain, just before the close-up, he did seem a little bit disappointed with how that round had turned out.
Yeah. Well, now I guess FaZe is going to have a lot more say in this on the attacking side in terms of making the decisions of where they're going to go, being the order for Penta. FaZe picking up the first frag here. I'm not sure if we're all good at the moment. I think we're just having a quick break, quick half-time sort of pause here, and we'll get straight back into the match as soon as we can. So really for you, Jordan, in that first half, who do you think was probably the best player for EP?
I think Emzin was doing a pretty good job there.
Yeah.
18 as well. He seemed to. I mean, he came up clutch in a couple of rounds as well. So I think, you know what, in hindsight, we'll probably give it to 18. I think.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. I think his rifle work was fairly dynamic as well. He did some lovely shots overall. So it'd probably be me. And on Penta's side, I guess Loons had a pretty good start, but he tapered off a little bit. Flex probably got quite a number of kills, but again, like we spoke about earlier, they're not necessarily the impact kills that we're looking for. So it's sort of one of those, I guess it's one of the things that the numbers are lying in this instance.
I mean, going back onto the side of Penta, I don't know. I think I can't really say that there was a real standout player there for me. I think they were all about as good as each other. As you said, Flex picked up a decent amount of kills, but in the end wasn't really able to close out the rounds that that he needed to, and that's why you see that sort of difference in the scoreline between EPLZ.MOD and PENTA Sports.
Yeah, certainly as well there. So I think that that PENTA probably didn't have quite the right approach to the defending side there, because they were letting themselves be picked off by the AWPers. Emzin, like you mentioned as well, was quite strong. But TF had a few good kills as well. But we're back into the second half now, and a little bit of damage going down on Loons at the start of the round there as well. So 6-3 EP's favour. They're on the defending side now, so it's going to be a little bit different for them.
Yeah, 2 sniper rifles set up once again here for EPLZ.MOD. Seems to be their favoured setup.
Their default.
Yeah. FaZe as well, taking away that sniper rifle. So that's a little bit interesting to me, because generally speaking, we'd expect Thunder to be taking that one away. Yeah,
that's true. But Emzin's going to be holding a line down in towards this mid area here. He's looking through there. He sees a player, takes the shot, doesn't pull it off. Now he just falls back, so good play there from him. And it's just a really slow play here from PENTA. They don't want to just push in just quite too early, and they don't want to overcommit. They don't have the intel. There's 3 in this mid area and then 1 on each side. So really at the moment, in terms of isolation and point, if they could push up an A-long, it'd be a really smart play. But they're unable. They don't have the info there to make that play. So they're going to keep pushing around in this mid area where they have a few waiting for them.
Yeah, Thunder just playing with Emzin there a little bit, peeking around through the doors and jumping up and down. Luckily enough, was able to, I guess, navigate that without taking any damage, so he's safe for now, but still.
TF holding in the B-bomb site here as well. He has some support. He's right up on the nukes there as well, the little storage containers. So Flex coming through. He's sitting pretty far back as well. FaZe trying to get in. And he's taken up the sniper role, like you said there as well. Hasn't picked up anything. They're going to have to make a decision, though, now. We're down to 36 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, they need to move quickly, otherwise they're going to run out of time. And it is going to be tough, because there's still 5 players left alive here for EPLZ.MOD. And I guess this goes back to the fact that some teams like to go fast, some teams like to go slow. And it turns out PENTA, apparently, at least in this round, like to go very slow, as we see Emzin finding the first frag of the round onto Loons. Now Flex trying to do something. He does trade out Emzin there. And now looking for his second frag. Giab is the one, at least, under fire at the moment. And a lot of damage actually going over to EPLZ. No frags just yet. As I say that, though, Thunder, he's going to find Giab. Flex finding 18 as well. Zip taking down Flex in response. But still, things looking okay at the moment for PENTA. Rain, he manages to find one. FaZe finds the other. And that is a round on the board for PENTA.
A great start. They really needed that. Pick up the first round in the second half. Get some momentum back into their favour. And really, they're able to control the tempo of the play here on the attacking side, unlike you can do on the defensive side. 4-6 now, creeping back into this match. And really, it was a flurry of activity towards the end, but I did really like what PENTA were doing post-plant scenario as well. There was a lot of spam going on, a few grenades going off, really just holding off that the retake that was coming in from EP.
Yeah, so once again, the slow-ish game being played here by PENTA. They do need to pick up a few more rounds, though, to really equalize that scoreline. So I guess it's understandable that they're making sure that they don't lose anything that, I guess, unnecessarily.
Yeah. And Emson's going to look into that vent area there, but unable to actually jump up into it. But Flex working around now. He's pushing up through the storage area towards B. It's not doing a lot there, but FaZe is actually going to have a pick towards this B-bomb side, I think. He just got into a position here. They don't know where he is. Thunder taking a little bit of damage elsewhere on the map now. Emson's also pretty low.
Yeah, well.
Pretty standard setup or similar setup to last round on that B-bomb side there as well. So the first pick attempt comes through. TF getting down Flex, though.
Yeah, a good start for EPLZ.MOD. Emzin takes a bit of damage in response, but he's still alive, and a player alive is definitely better than a player that is dead, even if they don't really have a whole lot of HP.
It's true. Thunder's sitting here in the mid area, and he's just waiting for a push here. It's probably not going to come through yet, though. So It looks like we're defaulting back to an A long hit again. So coming through from the stairs on the far left side of the map.
It looks a little bit funny just sitting down there underneath the box, pointing a sniper rifle straight up at a vent. But nonetheless, it is going to be PENTA pushing in here down the stairs. 18's got some work to do. He finds one, doesn't manage to grab the second. It's Loons, but Giab is here on the defense. Emzin as well managed to find one onto Thunder, and it's a 1 versus 4 now for FaZe to negotiate. He's in a lot of trouble. Does manage to take down one. Takes a lot of damage for his trouble though, and he's going to be completely flashed out. He's still alive. I think he's gone down.
He picked up a second.
He's still alive.
No,
the bomb. He plants the bomb. Is this doable?
It could be, but the EP are playing it smart here. They're coming down all in together, but Emzin just creeps up on him a little bit there. Not quite ready for that angle, and they're going to pick it up. And it's 7-4 now. It's a double defuse to boot.
Yeah, so, well, a very exciting round coming out there. Lots of frags very quickly. And I guess the PENTA style at the moment seems like they want to play a bit slower in the start of the round and then just explode onto a bomb site.
Yeah, that's not untypical of European first-person shooters things. But they're putting a lot more of pressure on A-Long early here. They've got 3 down here, in fact. So trade, flags, flex, 3 comes
4
in.
4 quick kills coming over there for EPLZ.MOD. Where did that come from? Now the only player here for PENTA is Loons. Let's see if he can even really manage to do anything here. The answer is not going to be very happy if you're a PENTA sports fan as he goes down.
Certainly not. They're getting denied absolutely. They're 8-4 now. EP starting to flex a little bit. PENTA are battling nobly but not able to really have any effect there. FaZe, though, this time with the AW picking up Emzin, early frag there. That's going to stretch the defense again. Hopefully they're going to be able to use this initial pick to their advantage there. After trying a quick A, again, they're defaulting right back into that original tactic of taking it very slowly, like you said.
Oh, yeah, well, 18 peeking round. Will find one, gets traded out there, though, and Rain is going to find a double kill. So 3 players already down here for EPLZ.MOD. They've only got 2 alive. TF and Zib going to be having to do the work now for EPLZ.MOD. As we see the bomb go down here, PENTA Sports going to be trying to defend this bomb site, and the retake, well, it'll come out, but it's going to be very difficult here for these 2 players. Zib actually does take down one. Thought he might swap to the sniper there, but decides to keep the AK in the end.
Yep, grenades coming through here to defend as well. He's got 2 to contend with. Doesn't be able to take down the flex either. Loon's picking up the other kill there, putting the round into the favor of PENTA again. And he pretty happy about it there. Come on, boys, let's fire up. We're still in this. It's 8-5 now, I believe. Yep. As the scoreboard will update for you on the screen as we start into the next round here. Flex just trying off the hold on that B-long area there as well. And PENTA, again, taking it slow. Probably going to try and use FaZe just to get that early frag again. Emzin's waiting for him somewhere as well in this mid area.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's PENTA just playing that sort of slow game. And, I mean, you can't really fault them for doing this because it seems to be working out relatively okay for the majority of the time.
Certainly agree with you there, Jordan. And just trying to get a little bit of territory as well, because we've seen it at A-Long. They like to come across, and we see that smokes down there to allow FaZe to get a pick in towards this bomb site area here, or sorry, mid area. And then he'll probably take a peek into B if he can get one. So just working that map, getting a little bit more territory, allowing themselves to get into that position where on the A side they can come in a very late notice. Perhaps they can try it against on the B side. But there's 3 sitting there waiting for them, and they've called it. Rain has got a frag on Shub, and it looks like the rotate's going to come through to A, and it's going to be up to 18 because he's sitting here at long, and this is where their favourite attack point is for PENTA.
Yeah, they've actually been having quite a lot of success pushing down those stairs there. And 18, I mean, he generally tends to find 1 frag, but then he goes down, which is not really good enough when you're at a player disadvantage like they are right now, as we've already seen another frag going over to PENTA. Now let's see what 18 can do. Thunder pushing around the corner. He's going to pre-fire that corner and takes down 18 without even losing really a whole lot of HP in the process. Now TF and Emzin trying to retake this A bomb site. TF getting in quickly, but he is going to go down to Thunder there. Now Emzin doing what he can from up there in the side spot, but it's FaZe with the knife.
Shanked in the back. Chunk. Done. And the Chinese crowd certainly Certainly fun in that
well,
one.
The Chinese crowd and the Portuguese casters, I think. I don't know if you guys were able to hear them through our microphone, but they were pretty excited by that one.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Focusing now back on the action, 8-6. This is turning into a little bit more of a close affair than perhaps EP were after. And they're going to have to try and change up their setup. I don't think this defensive style is really working for them. I'd like to see them push up somewhere, make a play, really, get some aggression in there. What would you think, Jordan?
Yeah, I mean, EPLZ.MOD, they've just been sort of sitting there doing the same thing every round. And as you say, they need to change something up. So I think it would be nice to see them maybe pushing somewhere unexpected. It's not something that we seem to see players really doing, actually.
No, certainly not at all on this map. And one thing that they have changed is they're switching to 4 rifle, just the 1 sniper now for EP. That's on TF. And he's sitting on that B bomb site again. So you can see an A focus, really a mid/A focus now from Penta. Flex is holding way back here, right back in that control room there. Penta not really gaining a lot of territory and not gaining any information. They're just going to go back to what has been worked for them now. They're heading back towards an A site. Loons has got into that vent area for the connector there as well. Rain and Thunder are going to come in together. Flex will come in with him for the long stairs. 18 and Shub waiting for them on the A bomb site.
Again, these stairs are the option of choice for Penta. And 18 trying to do what he can on the defense. Let's see if he can get anything. No, it's going to be Rain once again taking down 18. Giab, though, they've put a player in this area to back up 18, and it seems to work out. Giab finding a 3K. Loons grabs a 2K, but he goes down to TF in the end. And it is going to be EPLZ.MOD. Look how hyped they are.
Yep, and the crowd are loving it as well. This puts them on to match points now. Of course, being the MR9 format, first to 10, 9-6 in EP's favour. TF pulling out that AWP again, trying to look for an early frag up into that control area. And really, I guess it was just a great play from Shib, getting up that 3K to shut down that stairs push. And Penta probably going to get a little bit wary of trying to go to that area again. And we can see the focus now. It's 3 towards B early.
Yeah, and M's in pushing up here through the vents. Not something that we've seen him do just yet, but see if it catches Penta off guard. And I think, that was a really good read, actually, by EPLZ.MOD. They recognized that they needed to change something over towards that stairs area, and they were able to rotate another player over there, and it certainly worked out well for them.
Yeah, we can see FaZe putting through an aid there, just trying to get perhaps flesh somebody out rather at there, and he's pushing up towards the B-bomb site. He's got a lot of people waiting there for him, so he decides to back off. It's going to be a fake there. They're going to go rotate back to A, maybe to try that A long area again, but M's in first, getting the first frag as well. He's stuck in this mid area now, and they know where he is.
Yeah, it should be a pretty difficult situation for him to negotiate, but it is going to be Rain peeking around the corner here. Giab has got a perfect position. 18 finding Thunder as well. Giab with a double kill. FaZe did grab one, but it is going to be 18 to close it out, and that will be EPLZ.MOD picking up their first game. They're going to go up against Carbon next.
Yeah, so that'll be a great matchup as well. It's what we were probably expecting overall. The two more favoured, more experienced teams there, but Penta putting up a really good fight there. I reckon EP we're getting pretty wary of what was going on there. A little bit, I guess, uncomfortable with the first part of the second half there. So, and crowd still showing their appreciation for the reigning champions of Crossfire Stars.
Yeah, I mean, I think going back to the point about Penta, I think they really did perhaps surprise EPLZ.MOD a little bit because, well, Penta, they just sort of charged into that A-bomb side and were able to get so many easy entry frags that, you know, I mean, once EPLZ.MOD were able to recognize that, they were obviously fine, but...
no, I think, you're right. It's that